You know that one person who always had control over you no matter what? Well, for Daniel, that person is Sophia. Before we start, I have a very exciting announcement to make. I started my own newsletter. As you know, I love writing stories that explore power dynamics between dominant women that like to take control and submissive partners that get pushed out of their comfort zone. If you subscribe for free, you're gonna be sent brand new stories every week. And if you join my VIP club, you're gonna be sent twice a week stories where things get too intense. You get me. Make sure you subscribe today. Mwah. She just came back from university, and let's just say she didn't waste a second reminding him who is in charge. Let's get started. When I heard the front door creak open and slam shut with that same casual confidence she always carried, my entire body tensed before I even had time to think. Then I heard her voice. It drifted in from the hallway, and I instantly knew she was back. And whatever peace I had was already over. Sophia was home. I hadn't seen her since she left for university last year. And if the universe had been even a little bit kind, I wouldn't have to see her now either. But she was back for the winter break, like some kind of walking reminder of everything I tried to bury. I stayed in bed, frozen under the covers, like that could actually stop her. But it was stupid. She always found me. She wanted me to hide. It made like things more fun for her. Sophia didn't sneak around or stay quiet. She kicked doors open, barked orders, and made sure you knew she was in charge the second she walked in. She was loud, she was bossy, and mean in a way that felt personal. It was like she had a file in her head labeled How to Break Me, and she reviewed it for fun. Every time I tried to set a boundary, she would trample over it like it offended her. And if I ever pushed back, even a little bit, she would double down, laugh in my face, shout louder, and make a scene just to remind me how powerless I was. I've never been tough or confident. I'm the kind of guy who keeps his head down and hopes people forget he's even there. Around Sophia, that made me easy to pick apart. I didn't really stand up to her. I pretended I had a spine just to trick myself into thinking I wasn't completely under her control. But she always saw through it. She always knew exactly that I was nervous, quiet, and afraid, very afraid to say no. And the truth is, I've always been scared of her, but not because she yelled. It was because of her phone. Yes, she had there a picture, just one from years ago. She took it as a joke, or at least that's what she told me at that time. I'd gone along with it. She let me dress up. She made me pose, play the part. I didn't think she would actually keep it, but she did, and she never let me forget. She never showed it to anyone. She didn't have to. Just the way she would mention it, casually, like it was a running joke only she understood, that was enough. Anytime she wanted something, all it took was that look, like she was remembering it, like she might bring it up again. That was her weapon. Just the idea that she still had it, still thought about it, that was just enough to make me fall in line. So when the door to my room creaked open without a knock and she appeared, I didn't even pretend to be asleep. What was the point? She stood in the doorway like she already owned the room. And me. Her black hair was long, glossy, and fell straight down her back, not a strand out of place. The crop top she wore clung to her chest, showing off every curve she had. Her skirt was short, really short, tight enough to show the shape of her hips, short enough to make it impossible not to stare. She was curvy, full, and confident in a way that didn't just demand attention, it commanded it. She crossed her arms and smirked like she already knew exactly how this was going to go. Look at you, Daniel. Still pathetic, she said. I sat up and I felt the heat flooding my face. I already know how I looked. Unshowered, with an old t shirt, messy hair. I was just a bit embarrassed. I didn't know you were getting this early. I muttered. She didn't answer. She just walked slowly around the room, touching things with a disgusted look. She flicked my desk lamp on, then off. She ran her fingers along the edge of my keyboard, and then she turned to look at me. Oh, I can see that you're still scared of me, Daniel. Jesus, she said to me. I didn't respond. I didn't need to, because she was right and she knows it. She reached into her bag and pulled out a plastic bag. Without a word, she tossed it into my lap. I caught it with my hands already shaken. Daniel, Mom told me you'll be here, and she asked me to make sure the house is clean before they come tonight. So I brought you a gift. Look at it, she told me. I opened the bag and instantly saw light pink tights, a white apron, gloves, and a dress. Clearly not something meant for me. Every detail felt picked just to make me embarrassed. She crossed her arms again, watching me closely. Well, go get changed. You have a lot to clean, Daniel. Chop chop. She didn't need to say more. She never did. That was enough to make me do whatever she wanted. The tights itched, the gloves didn't fit. The dress just looked ridiculous on me. Everything about it was uncomfortable and embarrassing. But I had no option. I mean, I just walked downstairs in silence. The way the dress moved, the cling of the tights, everything about it felt weird, but familiar. Too familiar. She greeted me with a smirk and a cup of coffee in her hand. Ha! Look at you. You are much more useful like this. You look amazing, Daniel, she told me. Then she handed me a spray bottle and a rag. Here, bathroom first, then the kitchen, and don't forget the corners, she told me. I started to clean in silence, scrubbing the tile while she leaned casually against the doorframe, watching me clean. Every now and then, she would hum along to whatever song was playing from her phone, sometimes filming short clips without saying a word. Other times, just staring. Other times, she was chatting to I don't know who. But the silence, it just made it worse. The silence felt heavy, a reminder that she was keeping track of everything, like she was collecting moments. I didn't know exactly what she was planning next, but I knew something was coming. With Sophia, there's always a next move. She never stopped at round one. She pushed, she escalated, she kept the pressure on until you cracked in exactly the way she wanted. That was how she worked. Power, through control, control through expectation. And the worst part was she always made it look easy. And sure enough, when I came out of the bathroom, flushed and sweating, she was waiting in the hallway. Hmm, I've been thinking, this little act, it's cute, but it's not quite enough, Daniel. I'm thinking that we can take things a bit further, she told me. I swallowed hard and I got nervous. And then she told me, I like you like this, but it can be better. Trust me, it can be much better. And then she gave me an evil laugh. She pulled out her phone and started texting. She didn't say anything at first. She just typed with that same calm look on her face, like it was all part of the plan. I told my friends to come over. I think they're really gonna help me with this. It will be really fun, Daniel. But you don't need to know anything more. You're gonna see what we're gonna do. I got nervous. It seemed like this wasn't just a game anymore. It seems like now her friends were all gonna be part of it. That's the end of the story. I hope you really enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe because more is coming. See you on the next one.